Hello everybody, and welcome to my presentation. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Adnane M'saouri El Bat from Abdelmalek Essaâdi University. In my presentation, I would like to report on the impact of canyon and courtyard microclimate interactions on building energy performance. In this presentation, we will follow the following plan. First, we introduce the problematic, then the methodology, followed by a description of the Courtyard energy simulation model, and before the conclusion, we will discuss the main results we have obtained. Nowadays, it has become essential for living in cities to build new buildings able to adapt their environment with less energy consumed and meet the requirements of a sustainable development. In this context, several building energy modeling tools have been developed, such as TRNSYS and Energy Plus, for buildings energy performance assessment. However, the weather data generally used in this type of simulation are given for a typical year from weather stations located in rural areas, so they do not represent the urban microclimate conditions. For this purpose, several models can be found in the literature that model the urban microclimate and its impacts on buildings. These models are generally detailed. However, their use is complex due to the high computation time and the coupling between several softwares. In this presentation, we have used a simplified approach that aims to present at the same time the building and the microclimate in order to achieve more accurate results, without going through time-consuming CFD calculation generally performed with satisfactory accuracy for thermal and energy evaluation. This simplified approach is integrated in the TRNSYS software. It allows the description of airflows and thermodynamic balances coupled at building and street scales. In this approach, the radiative model is based on the Gebhardt factor as well as the solar radiation distribution coefficients, while the IROC model is based on the Harman model and the Solhack model, which allows to take into account the effects of dominant winds. In order to evaluate the energy needs of the studied courtyard, we have analyzed two different cases: stand-alone courtyard and same courtyard surrounded by street canyons. In terms of the impact of the aspect ratio on Riyadh energy needs, it can be seen that for a Riyadh in a wide street canyon, the cooling energy needs are higher than those of a building in a narrow configuration and also higher than for an isolated Riyadh. Indeed, the narrow canyon, preventing the entry of solar radiation, offers energy advantages during the summer season, while it has the opposite effect in winter. This is expected as the Riyadh openings are shaded and located in a controlled microclimate of the courtyard space. However, in winter, this is due to the fact that solar radiation is the engine of energy needs trends. If more solar radiation reaches the building envelope, the heat system requires less energy. In the impact of solar absorption of courtyard surfaces on Riyadh energy needs, we can see that the impact of multiple reflections of solar radiation generated by the courtyard on both the cooling and heating energy needs of the building is low. This is due to the shape of the courtyard of the building understudy square shape, but also to the effect of shading on the surfaces constituting the courtyard, which has the effect of limiting the multiple reflections. In conclusion, the simulation methodology used in this study can be applied to similar urban contexts and to other building typologies. Moreover, it can be used by architects, planners, and modelers to better understand the relationship between urban morphology, urban microclimate, and the building energy performance. Finally, thank you for your attention.